doing a carnivore diet. I want to see how much weight I can lose eating meat, 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 eggs, bacon, burgers, meat, meat, meat and eggs, meat and eggs. All right, I was 201 pounds. I did a 24-hour diet last week, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I did a 24-hour and I lost weight. All right, I could do anything I want on the 24th hour, but right now, I like eating. So I switched to I switched into a carnivore diet, eating all meat, eating all this stuff, all this, all day, nothing. So I'm down to 196 pounds. Okay, I'm gonna weigh myself again, but that's gonna be later on in the week. 196. I'm already all the way down to about 192, and then I'm been eating all this. Okay, as much as I want. As much as I want. In other words, I'm just like this goes beyond keto. So I'm eliminating all my carbs. Absolutely no, it's zero carbs. So all right, I went through some. I went through a down, energetic. I didn't want to get up. Foggy brain, diarrhea. All right, I'm still going through the diarrhea. It's just they call it the squirts. It's like you pee. You know, every time I eat. So every time I eat any of this stuff, I got to wait a couple of minutes. So I just, then I go to the bathroom. The only thing that I'm trying to get off of is as I take Adderall. I want to get off of Adderall and I want to drink a coffee. Coffee is technically not even considered carnivore because it is it's a seed, it's a plant. It's a plant, the bean, it's a plant. And I do put one Splenda, and I have this twice a day, but I want to get off of this. Right now, I've been waking up, I've been feeling so nice. So, I'm 196. I want to see how much weight I can lose later on. I want to do 30 days of this stuff, but every week I want to be posting a video of how much weight I have lost. So I want to get right back down to 180, but then if I get to 180 pounds, then I'm going to be going back to 170. But by the time I get to 180, that's going to be a totally different type of, I got to get rid of a lot of my clothes if I get down to 180. So far, it's been going pretty good. But I can't believe that I'm actually losing weight eating this, which is not supposed to be good for you. Eating this stuff. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go weigh myself one more time at the gym. All right, I don't want to post the weight till next week, but I already weighed myself and I weighed 196. Okay, I'm gonna post my other week on next Wednesday, and I really want to see how much weight I can lose weekly. I do have a before and after pictures, but the before and after pictures are gonna come like way after. But keep watching. I want to see. I work too much. I need to bring up my energy level. I have energy now, but I went through a type of keto flu, like a down, and I didn't want to wake up. I felt bad. I didn't want to do anything. But I like this stuff. The bacon, and by the way, it's gotta be like fatty stuff. So my body basically turned into a ketosis and it burns fat as energy. So since I'm eliminating all type of carbs, I got to eat fat for my body to burn. It's the weirdest thing, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, I drive all day. I wake up really early in the morning. I go to really late at night. But I was having these little 20-minute naps that I was taking in my car, in which I'm not even taking them no more. They're gone. They're gone. The 20-minute naps. Now I can stay up the whole entire day, no problem. It's just that I still need to bring my energy levels up. My energy levels have been going up, little by little. But I gotta eat this stuff. After I'm done eating this stuff, then I gotta go exercise. And what I'll be doing lately is I'll go exercise first and then I'll eat my first meal. Sometimes I do a 16-hour fast. If I'm not hungry in the morning, I'll do a 16-hour coffee, and the Adderall kind of suppress my appetite a little bit. But I like this. Hey, if I can eat this and be healthy, let's go for it. Let's see what happens in 30 days. 30 days of eating this. Is it true? Is it really not true? I thought salads was the thing. I guess it's not. All right. Damn, Joe Rogan.
I want to get into this because this is I think this is a fascinating thing with you personally. Your diet. you're on this carnivore diet
Yes.
now.
Okay, so I want to preface that with something. I am not a dietary expert, so I'm now
Right.
speaking as an uninformed citizen.
Yes.
And I want to experiment too with these results.
All of the motivation for this has been my experience with my daughter because she has an unbelievably serious autoimmune disease. I just talked to her this
What is
morning.
it called?
Well, it's arthritis, but there's way more to it than that. But the arthritis was the major set of symptoms. She had 40 affected joints, and she had to have her hip replaced and her ankle replaced when she was 15 and 16. And so she basically hobbled around on 2 broken legs for 2 years in extreme agony. And that was just a tiny fraction of the whole set of problems. I just talked to her this morning. She's in Chicago. Looks like she has to have her ankle replacement replaced. So that's next on the horizon. But apart from that, she is doing so well now. It is absolutely beyond comprehension. So she's very trim. She had a baby, but she's very trim. She's down to about 118 pounds. She's about 5'6". She's just glowing with health. All of her autoimmune symptoms are gone. All of them.
Now that's from his personal experience. I want to know about my personal experience because I want to get out of Adderall and coffee.
And my wife always had a suspicion that this was dietary related, and
Why?
Well, we did notice that when Michaela was young, if she ate oranges or strawberries, that she'd get a rash. Like there were, and then when she developed arthritis, if she ate oranges in particular, that would definitely cause a flare. It was the only thing we could see. The problem is that in order to identify a dietary component, the response has to be pretty quick after you eat the thing. Like if it's 2 days later, how the hell are you going to figure that out?
Right.
A lot of these responses appear to be delayed for 4 days.
If I eat a lot of strawberries, I puke. I don't know why.
And last a month. So good luck figuring that out. Anyways, Michaela noticed about 3 years ago, no more than that now, 5 years ago, she was at Concordia University and struggling with her illness and all the associated problems. She noticed that around exam time, she was starting to develop real skin problems. And my cousin's daughter, who I mentioned, had really bad skin problems and wounds that wouldn't heal. And that was partly part of the process that eventually killed her. And she thought, oh, it must be stress. And then she thought, wait a second, I really changed my diet. When I'm studying, all I do is eat bagels. All I do is eat bread, sandwiches. She thought, maybe it's the bread. So she cut out gluten first. And it had a remarkable effect, like a really remarkable effect. And then she went on a radical elimination diet all the way down to nothing but chicken and broccoli.
I bought a lot of chicken and I lost the flavor of chicken. But look at this, chicken. And I got chicken right down there. And I lost my taste for it. Waste of money.
Broccoli. And then her symptoms started to drop off one by one. Like one of the things that happened is she started to wake up in the morning. She started to be able to stay awake all day. And when you're only staying awake for 6 hours with Ritalin, staying awake all day, that's like having a life. And so a whole bunch of things improved. Then her depression went away. And I've had depression since I was 13 probably, and very severe. And I've treated it a variety of ways, some of them quite successfully. But it's been a constant battle. And my father had it, and his father had it. And it's all just rife in my family. And my wife has autoimmune problems in her.
When you say depression, define it.
How would you define it?
Because that's a blanket term.
Yeah. Well, imagine that you wake up and that you remember that all your family was killed in a horrible accident.
Joe Rogan and Peterson and Michaela Peterson and the damn numerologist that I found out that start talking about this Metasaurus diet. All right, let's see what happens. See how much weight I can lose. Could I get it? Maybe I can get ripped on all this stuff. 6-pack, baby. Going back to the days when I was 20. Actually, in my 30s, I was like ripped. All right, let's do this.